Crim here with another episode of Baldur's Gates. Last time I put makeup on myself for some reason. It didn't work at all, so I'm going to leave it just because, egg on my face for thinking that would work. And this time we're going to kick Gale out and we're going to do the murder mystery thing down here. I believe it would be a good idea to bring Jaheira with us for tracking reasons, but it's probably not necessary. I was under a little bit of a misconception with Jaheira's quests and all that. Halsin is pretty much done, but Jaheira, there are some ending related things for her that are kind of spoilers, so it is a good idea sort of to get her reputation up as well, and I think she's the only other person that I don't have rep with. So Gale, get out of here.
Glad to see I'm not the only one on the wrong side of an omnipotent authority figure. Lae'zel did well to break free of Vlaakith's manipulations, though I doubt Vlaakith will let such insubordination go unpunished.
Sure, whatever you say. Anyway, I need you to remain in camp.
I question the wisdom of that decision, but so be it.
Yeah. I don't know why there's always a second guess option here. I mean, it makes sense, but come on.
I'll be in the camp then.
Yep, you just walk away, guy. Walk away. Tell you, that guy. Anyway, we're gonna teleport to camp. I don't know where he's walking, but we're here.
Phew.
Alright, so we're at Jaheira real quick just to see what she's got going on with her. I also want to mention, I have been working with some Project Zomboid people, playing the game and all that stuff. We just started, a multiplayer server that's a private one or whatever. And I was thinking about recording it, but then I realized I have no idea what I'm going to record.
We just played host to an undying queen. Oh, and that's without our fine silverware. Lae'zel has courage turning her back on a lifetime's belief. As for us, best we stay out of interplanar politics, I think. Orpheus is on his own. But should great Vlaakith come to settle a score with Undying or not?
Sorry.
She was very loud.
Yeah, I accidentally right-clicked. Jaheira, ma'am, I can't tell what it means for you to be working together. Yeah, so she's actually a big fan of Jaheira and also Minsk and all the other Baldurian heroes.
I ought to be saying that to you, girl. Only one of us here clawed her way free of the hells themselves. But if you insist on calling me ma'am, I'll happily snap a few orders while you do all the work.
Okay, is it true you once outspelled an Eladir? Oh, yeah, I know what this is. Druid in her own grove.
I know that one.
Adrin.
They say I turned the very blades of grass against her. Her staff of office leapt into my hand, naming me its rightful wielder. Close. When I realized she was far the better mage, I snatched it from her and used it for a club. I fear I do not live up to campfire tales. But if you need proof that I am flesh and blood, Karlach, and none the fresher for it, perhaps we might train together at camp.
Oh, okay. Try not to pass out. Or, yeah, thank you, it'd be fantastic.
See if you still feel the same afterwards. Now, lead on.
Alright. Go ahead and save on that. I'm still sort of reputation farming, but honestly, if I was really keen on getting max rep with everyone, I'd just look at a guide for it. I don't feel like doing that.
Yes?
It's not necessary. Okay, you mentioned you might know another way to find Minsk.
There might be, but it's not a path I tread until we must. Let it wait until the city proper. Perhaps I'll have had a better idea by then.
Okay.
Ask it.
Alright, is it true you fought the Dead Three before? I think I asked you this already.
It was Baal alone we faced.
Yeah, we asked you this.
Help won't come from there. Have I fulfilled my role as your wise and wizened elder? Don't tell me which. Against all
we
life
definitely had this
experience,
before.
I will choose as you wish.
Yeah, so we ended up getting the chance to get rep this time.
Work is never
Because I
done.
don't think I got rep last time. And how are you? Yeah, you're better than Asterion, at least. He trusts me and you
Watch
approve
your
of me.
elders and learn.
I'm not gonna bother messing with your build either. You're good enough. Like, all the characters are good enough. We don't need to, like, min-max everything in this game mode. This isn't honor mode. So I'm not too worried about it. In fact, if the level up bug was still around, I think they fixed it with this recent patch. If it was still around, then I would be able to probably still beat the game. Probably even at level 9. Because the game isn't that bad. You don't have the amulet on you. Do I have the amulet on me? I do. It's still equipped to me. Okay. It doesn't do anything now, so we can actually change it to something else. Like my Raven amulet, so I have permanent featherfall and the ability to polymorph if I care enough about it. I keep trying to drag and drop. I don't know why I'm in that mindset now. I haven't even been playing Pathfinder lately. I just still do it, because it makes the most sense to me. Come in here. The archive. I think this is trapped. Might be wrong, but I thought there were traps around.
Easy.
Yep, there's a trap.
This place is hungry for blood.
If you say so. Yeah, I don't really see it. We want to hit it. Alright, it's a scroll of dominate person. That's decent. Arcane lock never works long enough. Uh-huh. Yep. And I need these potions, I guess. No, those aren't potions. For some reason, I thought that was a potion. The outer city. Cool. Anything over here, too? Take all of these. Alright, and now we are going to do this. Because I don't know if this detonates when you, like, mess up with it. I don't remember. Yeah, I knew it was a fairly high DC. We'll try without it. We barely got it. Jeez. Alright, now we can... Oh, yeah, I realize it's locked.
Can't I just break it?
No, you can't just break it. I mean, you can, but I don't want you to. Hey, 20 again. 1 in 400 chance. All for a necrotic resistance. I mean, that is kind of useful. Sometimes, not really. I mean, it is, but it's not. Cool. Nothing here. Anyway, let's light these. I don't think this does anything. I'm pretty sure the triggers are over here and here.
That might be worth a look.
And then over here. You'd probably have to come in the back way if you can't find this, because there's like 3 ways in here. Oh, I have to hit the buttons first, obviously.
Let me at it.
I don't think you have to hit them at the same time. I think you just gotta hit them. Hit the button. Yeah. Oh no, there's raspberry jam everywhere. Alright. Come down here. There will be a fight with some doppelgangers. Right there. And a few skill checks here and there. But overall, it's not that hard of a fight.
Be patient, child. Brethren in blood, tell them.
Yeah, whatever you say. Do I even want to rage? Or do I just want to come up here and hit you?
Cry about
Yeah, I'm just gonna
it.
come up here and hit you. I've got so much movement, it's not even funny. And can I can technically reposition like this. Can I shove you? Yeah, I'll just go flying. Thank you. And now we will see. I don't know, we'll throw this. Why not? And we will... Yeah, we will go ahead and Zadash. And just come back here. Break line of sights, make them come to me.
Let's turn someone inside out.
You just go ahead and do spike growth right here.
Excellent.
And then just go over here. And then just wait.
I am fury. I am death.
As for you, what do I want you to do? We can just throw the weapon that we have and just deal AoE splash damage to them. Path is interrupted, path is interrupted. But just throw it at the ground then. Okay, nothing happened. I was hoping that would still do splash damage, but apparently not. We have to actually hit them with it. I mean, that's kind of good to know, I guess. And you can just hide behind here.
And I thought we were going to be friends.
You can drop an insect swarm. And then you can just hide behind here.
Straight path.
And I think they're pretty much done now. Yep, pretty much done.
Covered.
Oh, I didn't realize you were that close. Whatever. Let's drop
This is the easy
the insect swarm. Thanks very much.
The dance macabre.
And drop the spike.
I got this.
And now I'm just gonna dash. I'm not gonna rage because honestly there's no point in raging.
Heading out.
I mean, I could be resting more. I probably should be resting more in between.
My gods, this is sick.
If you say so. You see more of this everywhere. Really, that would be an attack opportunity to attack here. Okay, whatever you say. Can we maybe... I saw a 90% chance to throw. Cannot be forced to move. Okay. Well, why can't you be forced to move? I already moved you before. There we go. That's on my crossbow. Pretty good crossbow. It's the only reason I've left it is because it has like extra AoE like magic missile attacks. It would be a fun build to have with that. I don't think I've ever used it in combat though. I just have had it. So it gives you the 3 magic missiles, and I think I had another item that gave me 1 extra magic missile. But not that important. It's a good one.
Hungry for the slaughter. Keep them guessing.
Let's see if we can shoot you. I think you might be out of my range, though. Yeah, you are unfortunately out of my range. So let's just end time. And that was my own fault. I didn't expect him to come this way. I expected him to come back up this way. Well, now it's pretty much over. Like, how do I hit you? Game, let me hit the guy. He's like stuck inside the rock. Telling me I can't reach him because he's unfortunately like stuck in this. So annoying. Yeah, just shoot him to death, I guess. Jeez. There.
While I'm at it.
Yeah, you might as well while you're at it. I think we got free spears in here. Alright. We do... yeah, we've got Speak with Dead on. Go ahead and save the game. And go look through all the bodies. Read the notes. Hey, look, we found another Clar bit. Wow, clown bits. I can speak, I swear.
House torso.
I do swear a lot.
Gods, it's awful.
Okay, look at all the bodies. Uh-huh. Read this note, not that it matters. Cool. And you have a flower key that goes to the house, I think. Or the tavern. Which we have to go to next. As part of the murder investigation.
Lucky.
But we're gonna loot everything down here first. I'll take those, I don't need anything else. We're gonna leave the javelins, because I already have more than enough, and they don't actually do that much damage. In the grand scheme of things. Now that we have like a permanent throw weapon. The only downside is she keeps on having to take down the shield, because it's a versatile weapon.
If you insist.
And I'll give her her shield back. I think I took it off intentionally.
I crave blood.
But I'll go ahead and put it back on, and we'll see if that's still a bug. Because it was a bug before, but it might not be a bug anymore.
Hey, good looking.
I really don't want to go through all these. But
Yeah.
I don't think there's anything of too much value down here. Just miscellaneous stuff on this side. I mean, I can come in and loot everything later on, like there's camp supplies and whatnot. I mean, that's a thing. But let's get over here. There's more stuff over here. Like there's a thing of cloud kill. Oh, Why are you identifying that?
Something over there.
Hold on. Let's go ahead and change our shape. This is why I keep having this. So, someone asked me a while back now why my Karlach was able to turn into the Tav, and I know they're probably not watching anymore, but it's because of this. I'm able to, like, disguise myself. And at first, I had no idea what they were talking about, and I was like, oh, they were asking me why I'm able to transform. It's called shapeshifting. It's a pretty good, like, pretty cool ability. And you can also, like, take it off whenever you're done, and it stays. So yeah, let's go ahead and use Speak with Dead on you. I'm a different tiefling, as you can tell.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Who are you? Did you kill Father Lorgan? What were you doing down here? Who do you work for? That's a good question. How many more are there, are you? I found this flower key. What's it for?
Flophouse. Dolor's secrets.
Alright. Who is a Dolor?
A blood-red dwarf. Tricky. Hungry.
Okay, is Dorlor one of you? Or where is Dorlor now?
The corpse remains
Yeah, you
silent.
don't know. I didn't think you did.
It does not know.
Alright, we have 2 more questions. We're gonna go for this one. Who do you work for?
The corpse tries to speak, but something prevents it.
And who is Dorlor one of you?
Yes. But once more.
The spell's power.
Yeah, we found out information that I already knew. And let's go ahead and drop the disguise self. Because I don't care about it. So yeah, if you're like a warlock, you'd be able to do that freely as well with Mask of Many Faces. So there's that. I don't remember if there's anything good in here. I mean, there's this, but going into Cloud Kill is kind of annoying unless you have like poison resistance. So I'm not gonna. It's not relevant to anything, I believe.
Yeah?
We'll come back for it later. Otherwise, I'm gonna spend the entire episode just looting junk. And I already know not many people like that, because I'm one of those people that doesn't really like watching looting episodes. Okay, we can come over here and deal with the... Oh, we should probably keep it uniform, actually. Yeah, we should probably keep it uniform. Let's go this way. There's something else on that side where we have to deal with gang members and whatnot, but that's not relevant to anything. There's nothing over there other than XP. And this is where we pushed Orin off the cliff on that alternate timeline. By the way, I did not push Orin off the cliff in this timeline. I did push someone off the cliff. Some random guard. Oh no, you died. What happened, you? Whoever you are.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Alright, what happened to you?
Pushed. Felt bones break. Dark brothers died on the road. Man tried to buy. None. East. Fled armies. Man.
The spell's power.
Alright. Cool. I'm not gonna bother looting you. I don't recall there being any quest related to that. I'm pretty sure it just all falls apart. Like, whenever I try and do anything, like, you can't go confront the guy as far as I know. Granted, I probably sold the ring before talking to him. Because I think he's up here somewhere. Like, there's a bunch of, like, miscellaneous, like... Yeah, you do that. You phase through the wall. There's a bunch of miscellaneous, like, flavor events going on in the background of things that don't actually matter at all.
Fascinating.
I don't know why I'm walking when I could just teleport. We'll talk to you later. That's the real journalist. So the flop house is right here. We should also come over here
It has plenty of spare beds.
and talk to you about your missing girl.
None of them have sticky fingers.
I'm not going in.
I wish I could kiss it better. I mean, to try.
A weary traveller, battered and bruised, you come for sustenance, no decadence.
Not really. I came for
A
information.
mien cool as ice, yet eyes burning hot. Oh yes, a sturdy dwarf, a leather whip, she gives, you receive. Or have I misjudged you?
Okay, spot on. That sounds delightful. Yeah, whatever.
I thought as it's Fion you seek, our stern librarian. Well, we've other ways to fill your void. A drink for one, a pair of drow for
So,
another.
will she be back
Choose your
tomorrow?
Swishing. I'm no fort. Truth is, Fion's gone well missing. And my hands may be skillful, but they were not made to service. Ugh. But I'd be a fool to say. 2 flights up, then turn right, and right again. That's Fion's pleasure room. Elmi.
Alright. This is actually part of the quest, believe it or not. I know it seems like weird. If we started over there, we'd come back this way, but I believe doing it this way, we actually get extra rewards, because we're accepting her quest first. I believe, anyway. I haven't tried doing it the other way, but it makes sense. There's also something over here we can do. I'm not going to bother doing it right now. That's how you, get in here easier to see Gortash, but you don't really need to. You can if you want to, it's more XP. Alright, let's just look around. Find out that nothing is out of place, really. I don't think I actually have to read any of these books. Pretty sure the evidence is in the room, not here. Yeah, right here, the journal. But this is free real estate, just take whatever we want. We will pick up, I guess. I have a habit of picking up books. And nothing in here. Oh yeah, this is where you get these from. So these are actually, if you have nudity enabled, the Bob armor, because that's all you're gonna see is good old Bob. Alright. I actually don't have nudity enabled, but it's still funny that that's a thing. Alright, let's see. Back room, back room. I think that's right there. Kind of show how he navigates the area. Alright, let's see how many of you can make it over here. How about you? Can you make it, Asterion? Good, good. Right, and I think it's right in this room.
Got it.
I think so, anyway. Are you gonna come over here? Come on. Yep, good job. Just a sneaky way to get in.
None of them have sticky fingers.
This is considered trespassing, so...
In the gutter, that den of iniquity.
But this is the hidden room that he uses. Otherwise, it's behind this bookshelf here. You'd come up here normally, and it'd be considered trespassing using that ladder. Not that it matters. And then you'd have to do a skill check to unlock this. Or you can just go around and jump in here. And there are some skill checks in here. Let me fix the camera. Camera's acting wonky. You have to discover a body under here, so we will save so that we can make that perception check.
Blood near the bed.
Yep. Let's go ahead and investigate the blood.
You notice some blood has pooled on the wooden floor.
Yeah, that's a footprint. Investigation. Try to investigate the source of the raspberry jam that's on the floor.
You notice the blood's source. A body hidden under the bed.
No, that's a boot. Alright, let's pull the body out. And now let's talk to the body. Hey, body, how you doing over there?
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Alright, what is this place? How did you die? What were you doing when you died?
Seeking answers.
And what was the question? What was the answer?
My boy had killed folk. Slowly ill-made a temple. Didn't see exactly.
And
the
who are you?
Gold grind.
The spell's power.
Yep, that is exactly who you are. Now, I don't need this key. I'm gonna pick up your body, because I was told to return you.
Dead shapeshifter in the tunnels had one just like it.
I'm gonna keep doing that.
I just want somewhere warm and
If you hear noise outside, it's because it's
A map
Cinco
of
de
where the
Mayo and
shifters
people are
have been.
partying already.
and Father Lorgan's name. The killer must have been in this room.
And this one's okay, I guess. And anything else in here, value? I don't know if there's too much. Bloodstained parchment. Let's read that. Grab this list. This is kind of important. Torn parchment, temple
A
plans.
map of where the shifters have been. And Father Lorgan's name. The killer must have been in this room.
What gave it away? What gave it away? Give me these. Give me... Sure, give me these, I guess. I can use another book. I already read this. I don't know why I'm reading it again. Nothing here. Burlap sack. Nothing here. I will pick that up, and I will... No, I can't pick it up. Aw, come on. I wanted to send that to camp. That's like the perfect size for making coke pop out of nowhere. Alright, let's open up this.
That key was from the shifters. How deep does this go?
A little to the left, I guess. Just curious. Alright, see, that was the trespassing thing. This was fine, I guess. Let's talk to you and tell you what happened.
Hey,
Now, what do you reckon, lass? You trust these steel watcher thingamajigs?
I trust them as far as I can throw them, and I can actually probably throw them pretty far, so I guess I really trust them.
I don't know. You're a pretty big bastard. I reckon you can chuck one further than most. But I catch your drift. It's alright, well, we can get work repairing them, but what happens when they build something else to do that? It's no good, I tell you.
Yeah, it's a modern condition. What can I tell you? The war on AI, or Steel Watchers. Where's the proprietor of this tavern? I don't actually see him. Huh. Well, we'll talk to the rest of the people in here just to get this taken care of. There's a sort of secret merchant here. That person. Like, she doesn't show up on the map, but she is a merchant.
Come to Baldur's Gate, he said.
Oh, you didn't have anything else to say?
Bloody ages we spent hiking from Murren, and they won't let us in the city proper.
The bridge god chatted some shite about a coronation.
Yep. It's a coronation, alright. Come in here, maybe? There was another person in here. Where'd they go?
Bloomin' hell, you look famished. I've got some victuals that'll warm you right up.
Yeah, I found somebody's corpses. Fifian.
Murdered? Oh, dearie me. And to think, her remains were just a whisper away. Make sure Mamselle knows. I'm staying put, mind. If a killer wanted me dead, I'd already be Have a skeg at these.
Alright. I will take this. No, I don't like onion soup. Fruit, portrait, no. Soup everything. Yeah, we'll buy that. And that's it.
That should do ya.
Yep, that'll do alright. Where's the other person that was in here?
what do we have here?
Did they, like, scamper away? There you are.
You are safe, my
I think this was who I was looking for.
Sir, good, sir. Give. Oh, apologies. Thought you were someone else. Greetings, so forth, so on. Oh. Oh dear. It's been gone for a 10-day. Smiled as wide. You don't suppose the murderer? Horrible hells. I better lay low.
Yeah, you better. Okay, I don't know where the proprietor is. I assumed he was the proprietor, but whatever.
Word to the wise. Give that ill-mater temple a wide berth. Rude buggers. Certainly not bringing my trade there again.
And what is your trade?
Let me show you.
Yeah, so you've got some good stuff. This is my, like, go-to merchant in Act 3. Because they're tucked away. And they just, in general, have really good stuff for what it is. Like, just a normal merchant. Oh, let's go ahead and get this. Quick balance, or should we sell stuff? Why don't we sort by value? Or weight, actually. And see... Oh, well, I want that bow. Yeah, let's just give you money. We'll get more.
Pleasure doing business.
I need as many of these potions as I can get. So having someone that's easy to get to. There's another merchant that sells potions, but they're like in the middle of the city. So.
Sleeping in the gutter, then that's an iniquity.
And we're not going there right now. So she's my main supplier right now. Guess what I got for you? Guess what I got for you? There you go. I found her. She's all yours. Give me money.
Your pleasure is mine, sweeting.
Yeah, I found a corpse. He's right here.
Murdered! Ye gods, the poor thing! Oh, by the mother of cats, I pray she didn't suffer. I'll miss that face. Else, the regulars will miss her more. They swarmed her like honeybees at the hive. Oh. Losing Fionn slashed a big hole in my coin purse. I should get to replacing her.
Yeah, that's moving on awfully quick.
Sweeting, this is Baldur's Gate. There'll be time for tears. Cruel as it is, I must turn my mind to business, or, more precisely, the lack of it.
Yeah, so give me money, maybe?
I have little coin. Talk with the drow. Anything else on your mind, sweeting?
Nah, I'm not really into romping, thanks. Bye-bye. Enjoy the corpse that's gonna line your door. Alright, so there's, I think, one other thing we have to do here. Oh yeah, we have to go into the actual temple. Right. We have to go into the temple, talk to the guys, tell them what happened. Because we pretty much already have all the evidence we need. And we can tell the elephant thing about it. And the elephant thing will be like, ah, you don't have more info. And then we have to go into the actual city proper and find more info. You don't really have to do that step, it's just something that is kind of relevant. Not really.
How goes the search?
Okay, he's on a list of murder targets I found. Looks like the killer is planning. Or more killings planned.
By his holy tears. That's terrifying. Report this to Investigator Valeria in Sharessa's caress.
Yeah, you want to talk more though?
How goes the search?
I'm still looking. What do you think of proving I need to prove his innocence?
Valeria never found the murder weapon. That would be definitive proof that they missed something.
Okay, where are the bodies?
Logan's in the room behind us, with Sister Rose. Brilgo's buried out back.
Yeah, that's what I need to do. I have to go out there and dig up the body and discover there's like no body out there. Or I think he's missing a hand or something. I don't remember. It's either this or that. Sometimes both. So let's come through here. This is a place I never finish looting. Every time I play, I just come through here and don't even bother looking at everything. Maybe this time, off camera, I'll loot everything. Because, you know, even though it's marked as trespassing, they don't care. No one's in here to stop you, so... whatever. let's go ahead and look in this. Take all this stuff. We are low on money, but that won't be a problem. Biscuits. Oh, let's read the tombstone.
Alvin Muffle Fieldwick gave his fortune to the poor, died in the arms of friends. He will be missed. Millie Runbarrel, killed by the cult of the Absolute. May our martyred father shelter her.
That's a new one.
B. Gardenson gave her life protecting fellow refugees. May the one who endures shelter her.
Yeah, he wouldn't be a martyr at this point.
Geshan Kirkaros built the open-hand temple, gave all in his name. We honor their life and legacy. Narlo Essie, grief and illness laid ruin, yet her heart held only compassion. The broken god be with her.
And they conveniently leave me a shovel.
Unknown child and her dog, who stood watch over her grave. May they be reunited in Ilmater's grace. Brilgor fell to anger and rage, taking Father Lorgan with him. May Ilmater forgive him.
See, this is something I don't get. Why would you bury him? Like, you see how many tombstones there are out here. And most of them are, like, important ones. Some of them are, I guess, people that were part of the community. This is just a refugee, I think. And why is he here? Especially if he murdered the guy.
Dominic Sonny lost himself to addiction, but found peace in Ilmater. Mikkel Hornkiss gave all to the lepers, fell to the malady himself. He is a beacon to us all.
Well, let's loot that body. Alright. Oh, that was fast. Alright, let's talk to you. How's it going, dude? You like this weather?
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Okay. Who killed you?
Dwarf. Red clothes. Stranger.
And were you alone when you died?
Father Lorgan. Helping me.
And why was he helping you?
Fists. After me. Needed to hide.
Are you this guy?
Yes.
Kinda thought it was obvious, but... And did you kill Lorgan?
Never.
The spell's power.
There's probably more info we could have gotten there, but whatever. Let's just pick this body back up. And we're at least put him back in the coffin, I guess. Boop. And here, you can have this too for the inconvenience. Alright, let's go through this door maybe, if it can be unlocked. Nah. Hey, it can be, but I don't care. We're just gonna teleport. Save some time. We need to go into the Shara's Caress and talk to the investigator. I think we have enough info. And after that, we'll wrap up the episode. Now, as far as time limits go in Baldur's Gate, it's very lenient. There's only a few scenes that have time limits. And I believe the murder investigation does have a time limit, but only when you get into the actual city. I think you can rest as much as you want out here, because if you are in the actual city, there's actual targets that you have to go and protect, potentially, if you care enough. You don't have to, but you can. And they open up extra merchants and such. Like, there's one character that you can save that gives you basically the best clothing armor in the game. But it's not armor. I think he does have one piece of armor that is cloth, but everything else is just cosmetic stuff, and it's the best looking stuff in the game. So there's that. There's a chef that he basically gives you a room and board essentially, and he doesn't really care about the murder at all. He just wants you to go kill rats for him, and you need to do that for No, I guess you don't really need to do that. You can go into the basement anyway. I was gonna say you need to do that for the Emperor's questline, but you don't really need to. So there's a few that really don't matter. And if you let the murder stuff happen, it's not the end of the world, honestly. You're just missing out on a few NPCs. But that's only whenever you get into the actual city proper. There's ways to get around resting, but there's also cutscenes that only happen when you rest. So it's like a little, what, catch 42 or whatever, 22? I don't remember the saying. Let's talk to you.
Another case closed, another bottle open. Huzzah to Valeria! Hang on a tick. I recognize that face. You were talking to Yanis after I left the temple. I'll bet she's put you up to something.
Yeah, she wants me to pluck your wings. I'm just here for a drink. Afraid so, I found new evidence, investigator.
Why must you busybodies insist on interrupting a perfectly good night? I know that look. You remind me of Devella. Fine. If you doubt my conclusions, out with it. What have you found?
Who's Devella?
My assistant. She's posted in the lower city investigating Duke Stelmane's murder. Now, back to it. What have you found?
Alright, so Father Lorgan murder is just part of a big plot with Bull.
A Baal plot? You as well? Devella's been... I assumed it was just a bunch of conspiracy codswallop and fear-mongering. But she's been unusually insistent about this one, even for her. Fine. I'll bite. What's your theory?
It's not a theory. I found proof. The document contains information about the murdered Bull resurgence.
No need to wave
Murders of the Bull
documents at me.
resurgence.
I'm already drowning in paperwork as it is. Constable Devella is going to be a real pain in the trunk about this. Since you seem to be on an obnoxiously similar wavelength, why don't you seek her out? She'll be at the Elf Song Tavern. Show her the list, and I'll stay and inform the Fist here. Oh, and you'll need this pass.
Yep.
It'll give you access to the lower city.
So I mentioned there's like multiple ways to get into Baldur's Gate with like the paperwork. This is one of the
What
ways.
are you waiting for?
We get like an invitation to the coronation. We already had one of those from Act 2. We found it on the table before we left. And the person upstairs, I think, also gives you one of them. And I think you can also get one from Raphael as well, if you take him up on his offer. But yeah, that's pretty much the murder investigation done for this part. We might find like miscellaneous stuff, like there's body parts and such still around, but I'll take care of that at a later point. Body quest thing doesn't end until like the end of Act 3, so it's not that big of a deal. Yeah, this is Crim, signing out. If you enjoyed the episode, feel free to let me know, and I'll see you next time with more Baldur's Gate, maybe even a Zomboid thing, but I really don't know what's going on with that, because it seems more intrusive with the recording. So, we'll see how that goes. I probably have to edit a lot with that.